Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Acuna digs in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Atlanta.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 3-10.
The windup and the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a three-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Mike Soroka is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a look at ball one. Alonso gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, and he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, one man out. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Albies picks it up to second for one. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And that misses. 1-1. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
The shortstop.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
So here's Johan Camargo. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. grounded to short. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-0.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fouled away. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball that time.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
He's going.
Rosario makes a move from first. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Marcelo Zuna. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
So now to the plate, Mike Soroka. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0 home. It's a strike called on the outer part of the zone. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The set and the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's set the payoff pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Smoked on the ground left side and into left field for a one-out hit.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box, Tyler Flowers.
The catcher, Tyler.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Flowers is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler Flowers is retired to kick off the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Wind up and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
In there, 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Alonso is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. Fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rosario, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
To the plate now, Jacob DeGrom, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in now, Johan Camargo. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
One strike.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Mm. 3-2. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now to the plate, Yonder Alonso, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Atlanta.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
To second, there's Cano. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 1-0. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Line drive to center field. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. In his career, Albies comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Comes set, the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves will settle for just the one. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
He just infused some confidence in the lineup.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other right there. Pitchers up out of the zone.
Overlay to Alonso, and they do turn the double play.
It won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
The count goes to 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. To the plate now, Tyler Flowers. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Dansby Swanson.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
In now, Ender Inciarte. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Braves lead this one 1-0. Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box now. Wilson Ramos lifted in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Jake Marisnick. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bounce to first, and this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate two. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by one, big base hit drives in two.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Stepping in now, Johan Camargo. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. This one's flared off to the right side. Conforto is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
To the plate now, Yonder Alonso. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ulysses Chacin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Duvall is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 23.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
The batter, number 6.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. A runner at first with no outs here. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. Hit back up the middle. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ball 1.
1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Mets go down quickly. They still lead it 2-1. Dylan Betances is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Dylan. Moving off to the plate, the right fielder.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-1. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
The second baseman.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rosario.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Over to Albies. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Chacin comes set. Here's the 1-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 39, Edwin Diaz. Now playing shortstop and batting 9, number 13, Luis Guillorme.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. Diaz, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. And so show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike 1.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get them into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand in scoring position with only one away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Danny Echeverria will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Austin Riley will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 27, Austin Riley.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he's in a great spot. Tying run at third with a chance for a ball into the outfield to give his guys the lead. This is flared out towards second. And Cano with the stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The New York Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jacob deGrom earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Mike Soroka pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.